recording. And rolling up and down the fingers. And to the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrists. And across the knuckles. And let's take the ball into one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Back to the first. And the other. And let's go around the back. Switch. 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 Hinging at the waist, going through the legs. Switch. 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 And we'll put the ball on the floor, assess how the feet feel. We'll ask the cat to move a little bit. And step on the ball right in the middle of the foot, press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. And bring the ball to the top of the heel and pivot on the toes as you roll across the top of the heel. Press down just below the first knuckle. At the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the fifth metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. From the knuckle to the top of the heel. And a scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess. And do the same thing to the other foot. Moving up to the knuckles. Rolling across the knuckles. And rolling across the top of the heel. Pressing down in the 3 spots. Rolling down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess, get the ball out of the way, and shake the tree. 3, 2, 1, center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center, we're going to do Michael Wynn's energy grounding exercise, shifting weight from one channel to the other. Up on our toe and then down on our heel as we bring the weight down. Hands moving up and down. Front of the spine. Hands expanding. And we're moving right into some steps, 16 of them to be precise or so. Doesn't have to be precise. Could be 14, could be 13, could be 15. And let's do an elbow to the knee 8 times on each side. Doesn't have to touch. But if it does, great. And then tap the back of the heel in front. And then back. And then the cross step and a twist. And then we'll just walk or march or jump. Let's see. So today I'm going to do put a couple of balance exercises together. We're just going to do some new set of balance exercises. Nothing, well, one of them I think we haven't done before. Most of them we've done, but they're all together here. And we got 5 Tibetans in the after class. No squats involved. You want to do rapid squats? I think I haven't done side jacks for a while. I think I'll do that to get the heart rate going, but you can do whatever you want to do, including exactly what you're doing. Be safe in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. 20. 30. 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Raise the hands up. Reach up. Under your toes if you can. Come on down, reach back if you can. Back to center, bend in one direction. And then the other. Back to center, lower the hands to the chest and push out. Come on down. Bring one arm on top, one arm below. If you need to, get a strap or a piece of cloth or a belt. And pull in opposite directions. And then the other way. And come on out and swim. And a backstroke. And a breaststroke. Keep your arms out and rotate. Go the other way. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. And bring your arm across the chest, press in at or above the elbow. And then the other. And first arm behind the back, pressing down and in. And then the other. Form a W, squeeze back and hold. And release and squeeze. And release and squeeze. And release. Interlace your fingers behind your head and bring your elbows towards the back to open up the chest. And then grab both elbows and rock side to side. Come on down and rotate the neck. And go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Let's do a side lunge. And go the other way. And we'll grab a stick. We're going to bring one leg forward, put the stick behind it, and lean into that leg to stretch the hamstring, hinging at the waist, keeping the spine neutral. Coming up, press the sole of that foot against the stick. And then bring the other foot forward. Stretch the hamstring. And then the calves. And we're doing the exercise for injuries, tuning bar routine. So we're going to bring the stick behind the back, parallel to the spine, and move it up and down. And switch the position on the hands and do the same. Bring the stick up overhead and go side to side. And then bring it to the shoulders, palms facing in, and do 10 bicep curls. Reverse the position of the hands so the palms are facing out. Drop the stick below the waist, hinge at the waist. Let the stick drop as far as it can with the spine still in neutral, and then pick it up and down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And then keep it down and bring the elbows up past the rib cage. Spine is neutral. Come on up. Stick is at the shoulders, we'll raise it up overhead and back to the shoulders. And then bring it down below the waist and raise the elbows up to the shoulders. Keep it at the shoulders and push out. And then bring it behind, bring it behind below, I'm sorry, with the fingers, with the palms facing away from you, and lift it up. And then switch the position of the palms so they're facing in and lift it up. And then put it in the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. And then bring your stick to one side, put your hand on top and swing it behind. And then the other. And then bring your stick to the middle. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top, step back, come up on your toes for a second, back on your heels for a second. And rock back and forth about 15 times. Okay. Now hold on to your stick if you need to. We're going to do a couple of things where you might want to have it handy or be next to a wall. The first one is walking. Some walking exercises that the Bob and Brad duo recently put out on a video. And the first one would be to walk on your toes. I'm going to put the stick down, but if you need to, hold on to it. And it's just walking forward on your toes. And then backwards if you can, or just turn around. And then on your heels. And then on the side of your foot, on the fifth metatarsal. Again, just turn around if you don't want to go backwards. And then in on the first metatarsal, kind of knock-kneed, strengthening these foot muscles and the ankles, which will help you with your balance. And then this is a tough one. You're going to slide one way on your toes and then back on your heels, so you're going sideways. And then go back. And back. All right. We're going to do some heel to toe walking. We've done this before. Focus on something straight ahead of you. Put your heel in front of your toe. If you find that too difficult, just bring your feet a little bit closer than normal if you can. And try to go forward. Focusing straight ahead to start. Now you can, again, just turn around or try to go backwards, again, focusing straight ahead. Now, if you can, turn your head to one direction. You want to focus on something and then turn it the other way. Again, focus on something to the side. Whoop. A little bit of wobble, but it is recovery. Again, be next to a wall or hold a stick if you need to. What did I have next up? It's agenda. Let's do the single leg stand. So on this, you might want to be behind a chair. You can hold on with two hands or one hand, or just have it nearby in case you need it. And we're going to hold for 29, 28, 27, 26, 4, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Let's just do 20 seconds to start. We'll work our way up to 30. And then we'll do the other leg. Again, hold on if you need to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, and down. Now we're going to do some clocks. So I'm going to turn around when we do it, but just to get ourselves acclimated, let's bring 1 foot forward into the center, 1 foot out to the side, back to the center, behind, center, and across. So let's do this 2 more times on one leg. Again, hold on to a stick or a chair, or be next to a wall if you need to. And then the other foot, forward, center, side, center, back, center, and across. 2 more times. All right, and now I'm going to turn around and we're going to think that we have a face of a clock in front of us. And with the right, standing on the left leg, but using the right leg, use the right leg to point to 12 and back, and 6 and back, and 1 and back, and 5 and back, and 2 back, 4 back, 3 back. Now stand on the right leg and use the left leg. 12, 6, 11, 7, 10, 4, not 4, 8, and 9, and back. All right, now I'm just going to call out the time, and use your left foot for the ones on the left side of the clock and your right foot for the ones on the right side of the clock. So 3, 9, 11, 5, 10, 2, 4, 7. Use either leg for 6, 12, 1, 11, 5, 7. All right. Yeah, it's getting late. We'll skip the side step for today. Work it in next time. So we're going to do 4, 7, 8 breath. That's an inhale through the nose for the count of 4. Hold the breath for the count of 7, and then exhale through the nose or through the mouth for the count of 8. Nice relaxing breath. We're going to do 5 rounds of that, starting now. And then rub the hands together and cultivate chi. And form a chi ball. And center. 2 breaths. And let us open our hearts. Pause on this inhale. Exhale to send it out. And center. 2 breaths. And bring down chi from above. And scoop it up from below. Thank you. All right.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome, Nina. Take
Thank you,
care.
Tom.
Mira, take care.
You too.
Oh, Suzanne. Hello, Suzanne. And it is the 5 Tibetans Day. Yes, yes. For anybody who can stick around, I am going to leave it there. We're going to do up to 11 twists, or you can twist at the waist. And move the arms up to 11. That might have been 12, but all right. Take a couple of breaths. And we'll move to the floor. In the modified version, the soles of the feet are on the floor. The hands can be by the side in any version, or under the back if you need support there, under the head if you need support at your neck. Head, neck, and shoulders come up as the soles of the feet come off the floor. In the unmodified version, the legs are extended and they come up and back down. Right away, I'll do 6 modified, 5 regular as usual, starting now. And when you're done, take 2 deep breaths. We're going to come up on our knees. Hands are on the back of the thighs or on the glutes. You can rock back on your knees if you cannot do back extensions because of spinal issues. But if you can, extend back and forward. That's 1. Up to 11, of course. And when you're done, a couple of breaths. Back down, seated. Hands can be behind you in a modified version, but normally they're by the hips, facing forward. But I also like to turn them around halfway. Face back, fingers facing back. In a modified version, the soles are on the floor as you come into the inverted table. Unmodified, the legs are extended. That's the way I prefer it. Do whatever works for you, as usual, starting now. And we take 2 breaths. Turn around. Tabletop position. And in a modified version, over into a cobra. Unmodified. Down dog into an up dog. I'll do 6 modified, 5 regular. Starting now, do whatever works for you. Do light. And then come around, cross your legs. That feels right this morning. We're going to rotate as usual. 5 times in one direction, well, 6 times in one direction. 5 in the other. Either sitting up or bending over. That's 1. Switching directions. And on the last round, we're going to stretch out in front. And do around the box breathing in the middle on the left side and then on the right side. Stretching out. Breathing into the count of 4, holding for 4, Out for 4, hold for 4. And over to the left knee, same thing. Right knee. Coming up. And let's switch the position of the legs. If you have them in front of each other, bring the one in front to behind. They were on top. Bring the one on the top to the bottom. And we'll do 5 in the original direction, 6 in the reverse. And then read the box, please. And stretch it out. Your left knee. Your right knee. And something on.